So I'm Lel. I started this month at boot camp because I've put on quite a bit of weight recently. I used to be very fit, in control of the things that I ate and everything like that, and just it really didn't work out the last year. Changed careers, so I'm not very much in the gym anymore, put on a lot of weight and just couldn't seem to get myself focused back at home. Everything's going on, isn't it? You've got work, kids, responsibilities left, right and centre, and I just needed to get out the way and honestly have someone else do all the heavy lifting for us. That's what I needed. I needed my meals provided, I needed the workouts taken care of, I needed someone to say, tough, get out there, this is what you've got to do. Beautiful manor, that was my definite first impression. Lovely staff. When I first came, everything was fantastic. There was nothing, the next morning was a bit scarier, but you know, when I first came, I knew I didn't have to do anything the first night. So it was really easy to get settled into. The rooms are great, food is fantastic, so much better than I thought it was going to be. I really kind of thought it was going to be meal prep. So I'm so glad it isn't. Yeah, staff was lovely. Introduced me to everyone and showed me around, told me how things were going to run here. And it was great, yeah. Absolutely shitting myself, if I'm allowed to swear. Yeah, absolutely shitting myself. A couple of the other girls obviously had already been here, so they were like, keep them feet moving, your water bottle's not full. I was like, what are you on about, right? I got to know that quite quick. And Charlotte absolutely beasted us the first session, which is exactly what I needed. Knew what I was in for the rest of the week. God, I thought if I made a mistake, that's what I thought. But I mean, it's not alien to me, this type of stuff, but I just kind of thought, fucking hell, 2 hours of this. It was a little bit overwhelming in the sense of when you think 2 hours, that's a long time in my head for me to be doing something that I'm really uncomfortable to do. I'm not moving very well, I've got a lot of injuries, I'm really out of shape. And to think 2 hours, it just kind of crippled my soul a little bit. But as you're getting into it and you've got your warm up and you're working through it and everybody kind of eggs everybody on and it's really supporting. And it was fine. I got over it and I kind of was buzzing with myself, to be honest. Definitely pushing harder than I thought I was going to be able to. Getting over some injuries, for sure. Generally, when I train at home, my injury starts to flare a little bit and I'm like, right, I'm out. Because there's been times where my injuries have really put me out for a long time. That session we did with you where it was just like 4 hours, I was dying internally. Mentally, but actually I've pushed through that and I felt really good, because that for me is a massive mental overcome, that when I go home, it's probably going to be the thing that changes the most in my life. Is I won't then just stop. I'll just keep going until it eases and then keep going again, and that's probably going to be the biggest and helpful change to me, is not to just stop as soon as it hurts. I've learned that I don't always have to be a control freak, which is something nobody at home would ever believe. I generally have to be in control of every single aspect of everything that happens. I can relinquish some control, a lot of control here, and actually things still work out really well. It's probably the most that I've learned about myself this week. I think G's quite mental and crazy and really fun and fantastic. Charlotte's amazing at her job, absolutely fantastic. She just, she makes you dig deeper than you ever thought it was humanly possible. And even when you don't think it, she can see it and she'll get it out of you one way or another. But yeah, G, I think G's like really made a nice impression on me. I really like G. Oh, just let go. Just like, out for the first few days, I was like, shit, what do I do here? What do I do there? I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I'm not here, I'm not. Just let it go. Just literally just delve into it. The more you delve into it, actually, the easier it is. When you're a bit apprehensive and you're a little bit second guessing everything, thinking what's to come. Like now, I don't even bother looking at the board. I'm not bothered. It is whatever we turn up to. Just get involved. That's it. Don't brick yourself. Do you know what I mean? I know you're hard trainers, but you're not bloody robots. If we need a breath, we can get a breath, and just let it go. Just try to enjoy it. Like, I'm so excited for my next 3 weeks. I'm already like, come on, like, let's do it now. Love it. The food, I'm not gonna lie, the food is so much better. Like, one of my biggest issues was that the food was gonna be meal prep. Not that there's anything wrong with meal prep. I do meal prep myself, but I just didn't wanna just have meal prep every day, boring broccoli and rice. And the food's lush, I'm not gonna lie, it's so nice. Sugar cravings and stuff the first few days are pretty horrible. Headaches, not feeling great. But the back end of that, when you come out of it, now I feel great. I'm not feeling as hungry actually at all. No more headaches. I slept 10 hours last night, which is unheard of for me. No irritability, you know, no restless leg syndrome. So yeah, fantastic. The food's lovely. Food's right up there as one of the highlights. After my first 2 days, I was kind of like, shit, can I even do 4 weeks? To be honest, I was not really sure I'd be able to keep it going. Now I'm ready. I'm like, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can feel a difference mentally for myself, or physically for sure, but I can already feel a mental change, which is what I need the most. I need to go home with a whole mental change of being determined, being consistent, knowing that I can do it even if I've got my niggles and injuries. So honestly, I'm so looking forward to it. Painful, passionate, determined. It's made me feel more determined than anything else, especially coming up the back of the week. I'm raring to go now.